It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Auburn Tigers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Razorbacks will put total leather to crank us up. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Auburn's offense takes the field to start this game off. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. So far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume. My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Going to swing it on second down. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but not able to get to the first down marker.
But when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guys so he can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up first and goal.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really...
Touchdown, Auburn! Quick strike. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got a little space. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry up.
Well, he shows you his speed and his power on that run. As far as I can think back to, Arkansas football always comes down to being able to run the football on offense. It's about grinding and wearing the opponent down. They always seem to be able to recruit outstanding athletes at that position. This guy is no different.
Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. They get to the line quickly. Looking to throw on 3rd. Caught close to the marker. It's Brooks. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Under fire. Had to throw it before he wanted. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. 1st and 10 coming up. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And that's catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Leaves it with the running back. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
And they're able to get him on the ground.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. That's a great way to set the tone. You get the lead, and you get a nice bounce.
And, you know, Reese, you're getting
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. play of the period will be a second down. Quick completion to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got him wide open. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. Think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
Got his man all by himself. He's brought down the one of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he'll finish the run. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
All right, well, that QB knows he now has to get the ball out of his hands quick because that defensive end turned the corner fast.
Makes the grab over the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Got his man on the right. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Running the red zone, it's Tatum. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He caught it! And the defense will ride him out of bounds at the 3.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And he takes it in for the score. They'll start this drive going to the air. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now,
looking for a huge play. Caught at the 25. There he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. They're going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes a grab on the shot. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. It's first down from the 11. To the air on first down. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw again. Fires into the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. The 20. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The kick is on its way. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to find another play. It'll be third down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away. But you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. They'll immediately call timeout. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bring in the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
To the air on second down. Here's the heat. He'll try to do it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Looking to throw for it. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Auburn lines up quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window.
Throws toward the end zone. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you...
Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Razorbacks are on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gives it on the option.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, they're after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Touchdown, Arkansas! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's where they'll mark it down, and the next snap will come from just inside the 30-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Going to the running game. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the...
Oh, he's got some space. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the run, it's Tatum. Still running at the 40. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll race it to the house. Touch. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's going to... Starts a drive, trying to go up top. With the catch, it's Chester. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Razorbacks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. after swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to take a shot. Wide open, he makes the catch. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Floats it out in space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back and got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Caught near the sideline, it's Bishop.
And a really good job focusing on the catch. A lot of people get lost on their feet and trying to stay in bounds, but did a good job catching the football first and then getting that 1 foot they needed in bounds.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, I love the play call by the defense there on 4th down. They were expecting pass, and they didn't decide to just lay back and play zone coverage. They were going to dial up the pressure. They bring the blitz.
Turning it on. Oh, what a move. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
You can clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football, and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll move the wide receiver. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Auburn. And the Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there. Just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Finds him out of the backfield. Will not get there. And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Razorbacks are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.